Mm-hmm. L.A. Noire.
Is that like a thing? What is it like? Is it kind of like GTA?
Sort of. But for detective, you're a detective.
Is it made by Rockstar?
Yes. All right. Sorry about that. Let's go now. There we go. Jesus. Dun, dun, dun. That's right, mofo. That's right. Finding all those drugs. A druggie. Playing the game may make you. Alright, zoom. Boom. Excuse me. Got my coffee. Ready. I'm ready for this. I'm ready. Well, good morning, Barnaby, or good afternoon, Barnaby. Morning for me, basically. All right, now. Going here.
Is Audie serious? Is the LAPD turning a blind eye to narcotics?
Keep your shirt on, Phelps. Drugs are prohibited. Doesn't mean people don't want to take them. Limiting supply doesn't mean that we have limited demand.
I understand that. I know that the average Joe needs to unwind a little, let his hair down at the end of the week, but morphine? Heroin?
It's important to demonize hop, Phelps. Looks good in the papers. But when all is said and done, it's just another chemical like booze. A lot of people in high places think we're doing the city a favor by keeping the dope rolling into Central Avenue. Donnelly certainly believes we need to keep them anesthetized.
Better jobs and opportunities would go a lot further.
Will you listen to yourself?
Son of a bitch!
I knew it. He basically says it right there. Nice. You know what? I wanted to check it out, but I didn't check it out last time. All right, we're at 13 missions out of the 21. 27 out of 40 landmarks, so over halfway now. Vehicle types driven, newspapers 7. We're just over 50%. 51. Oh. No, I knew that he was, they were crooked.
Look where you're going.
He claims it right there that police stations are basically, they're doing very little for any of these. They're just allowing things because higher ups allow it.
Factory's closed. Has been for years. Not much call for ice anymore with all those newfangled refrigerators.
Save it for someone who wants to hear it. How many janitors carry a gat?
That's one way of announcing we're here. Give it up, Finkelstein. Your brother-in-law will get you a good lawyer.
My brother-in-law hates my guts. Come and get me if you want some daylight through that suit of yours.
Somewhere.
What the hell is the matter?
I'm wide open here.
Kill these assholes already?
You're fucking Push forward.
I ain't running out of friends or guns in here.
Throw out the guns.
Understand?
Take cover, you lunatic. Find some cover. You're clear. Go.
Pour it on, goddammit. Keep shooting.
Where are you? Oh, what?
Move. I got
How long do you think you can hold out?
Clear me some space here.
Right in the ass. Finkelstein. Finkelstein.
They're all dead, Finkelstein. Leave the weapon and put your hands up now.
Interesting name.
Put my hands up. Sure. Then what? Cop to peddling the dope, cut a deal, ship me off to the queue? Soon as I get locked up, some old friend puts an ice pick above my ear? No thanks.
Only one other way out, shitheel.
So it comes down to this. If I go to
Really hurts.
Let's have a look around. Now that we've finally got some peace and quiet. I think I've had enough. This stuff has got to be worth at least $100 grand.
So Finkelstein robbed the ship?
My guess is Lenny took it off their hands. This is big. This is gonna make the papers, Phelps. As senior investigator, I'll do the talking.
Of course you will. Gotta look good.
Well, well, who would have thought that Roy Earl's hand-picked new partner would have turned out to be such a great case man? This is a good result, Phelps. As far as we can tell, Lenny the Fink was moving the morphine across the city and as far north as Frisco. This makes the feds very happy, and it makes Mickey Cohen look bad. I won't lie to you, kid. I like the headlines. I like them a lot. You keep this squad in the papers, and we'll get along just fine.
Ooh, fancy. It's all about population. Not population. Oh my god, look at 14 fucking thousand. Mainly to his car. I fucking hate his car. Fucking hate him. It's all about popularity. Like this whole thing. Reefer madness.
You know a Freddie Calhoun?
Sure, I know
Freddie needs money to get out of town. Says he's prepared to blow the whistle on a primo reefer distribution ring. Says he
Has he said how much it's going to cost?
$50.
And the department will front me the 50?
You can put in an expense claim. He's over at Mike Lyman's on Hollywood Boulevard. See what you can find out.
Mouthpiece sort of stripped off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out.
I don't even know how that what the hell that outcome was. That was a weird, like.
$50? Do they think I'm made of money?
No, you just look like you're made of money.
Oh, very good. The kid's on form. I'd say on a scale of dull to scintillating, you're a solid tedious today, which you can be pleased with.
Do you ever listen to yourself?
I don't have the same voices in my head as you do, Cole.
I'm busy now. Can I ignore you some other time?
Can I ignore you some other time? I don't think
Get
so.
this.
I
Middle of
haven't
the
bought
afternoon,
any
this
DLCs.
crazy woman decides to set fire to the hotel she lives in. The fire brigade come and put it out. A couple hours later, she does it again. Phones up Central and says, I've set fire to my hotel twice today.
This car cost me a fortune, you moron.
One thing is. Okay, they're on.
Did they send some uniforms around to get her?
No, that's the best part. There's a little sneak. That's him in the back, Cole. Freddie, you're looking good.
You're gonna help me, right?
That's what I'm here for.
You got the money?
The 20? Sure, right here.
20? I said...
You want the money or the alternative?
Tell us about the reefer, Freddie.
Another good Samaritan. Answer the question.
Grass comes from Tijuana. They bring in 50 pounds a week.
50 pounds? Are you hallucinating, Freddie?
Gets stashed at a house at 1452 North Las Palmas.
Names, Freddie.
The guy at the house is a spick that goes by the name Juan Garcia Cruz. Well, be careful. He likes guns. Now, do I get my money?
Do me a favor, Freddie. Spend the money on a bus ticket. You can't last forever on a snitch jacket.
Let's go visit this Cruz character. 50 pounds of dope. Crazy.
Snitch jacket.
You believe his story?
Sure. A hophead like Freddie would raffle his sister for his next score.
Yeah, my plates. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. Perfect.
Call for help. I'll try and find a way
Needed help? I took both of these guys down without help.
I'll ask you politely to move on. Next time I won't be so nice.
You guys don't half leave a mess. What happened?
Dope peddler, Juan Cruz. He opened fire and, well, the rest of the story tells itself.
I mean, we all know how he died. I shot him. Well, I shot him.
A silver dollar. I thought they took these things out of circulation. Juan Garcia Cruz. This is his address, but this place looks like a front.
What's this?
Is this a drug or a village in Borneo? Doesn't appear to be in Spanish.
Tomato soup.
Doesn't anyone eat regular meals anymore? Junkies feeding on popcorn and grasshoppers living on soup.
There's gotta be a thing to it.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Has to be something. Whoops.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Parnell Soup Company, a head office or factory in the Los Angeles area.
Just a second, Detective. Only one address listed. 6310 Fountain Avenue.
Thanks, ma'am.
Another day, another dollar.
Ooh, a book.
It doesn't appear to be connected. It would take a smarter man than me to connect that. This doesn't pertain to the case. Not much help.
Nuts and bolts. Jesus!
Ha! Phelps, you jump like a girl.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fucking game.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Oh my god, my ball. Oh, throat. Don't laugh at me, Barnaby! Not funny. Fucking jumped the shit out of me. Oh.
More soup? Who in the hell keeps a secret stash of soup?
You hungry or something, Phelps?
Something just in. That's not soup.
I'd say that's pretty good value for 12 cents.
Factory sealed. Someone at the cannery has a lot of explaining to do.
With Juan dead, we need a new suspect, Cole. Is there a pattern to the deliveries?
This guy EJ seems to be bringing in most of the serious weight. The dates and times seem pretty regular. We should notify the border crossing.
Those fuckers are probably in on it. Let's wait and see how this plays out.
He spends like 10 grand. Not 10 grand. 2 grand. Anything else left in the house that we need to look at? Oh, no. Let's look at that.
Maybe these are the guys keeping Juan so well stocked with soup.
Never the same, are they?
Alright, move on. Alright.
Crowther says the morphine is still turning up.
Makes sense. We have no idea how much of the stuff Lenny shifted. There's been no comeback from Cohen as yet.
Maybe Confidential Magazine is right, and Bugsy is on the slide.
You read that stuff? I wouldn't say it to his face if I was you. That is one hot-tempered son of a bitch.
Soap. Soap factory. Soap. Gotta get that soap. Tomato soap.
Right. Let's see if we can find out who's been over-seasoning the soup in this place.
Isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted?
LAPD. Who owns this factory, ma'am?
Mr. Parnell. Howard Parnell. I'll let him know you're here. Please, take a seat.
If you don't mind, we'll come with you.
If you must.
You just wanted a follower, didn't you? You sly dog. I must apologize for my partner's roving eye. He hates saying goodbye, but he loves watching them leave.
Give it a rest, Roy.
If you could show these men in to see Mr. Parnell, Doris. They're from the LAPD.
Follow me, gentlemen.
What is going on?
LAPD, sit tight, fatso. You could be in very serious trouble.
There's no reason to be rude. Take a seat, gentlemen. I'm sure we can sort this all out.
Maybe you can explain why we found $5 bags of marijuana in sealed Parnell soup cans.
That's an outrageous allegation.
How do you explain it, Chubby? We found at least 30 cans, all sealed up tight with your label on them.
Can I get a list of your employees?
Of course. We have nothing to hide. Doris, can you bring me in the current employee listing?
Here it is, Mr. Parnell.
On the desk, please.
Any name on that list that rings a bell?
I don't know.
This is familiar. 1452 North Las Palmas. A Jorge Garcia Cruz. The factory sealed cans we found suggest a very professional operation, Mr. Parnell. We're looking for an inside man.
I know nothing about this. I want this stopped as much as you do.
I'm gonna say true.
You must suspect someone, Mr. Parnell.
Are you sure it isn't someone who stole some of my labels? That would be pretty easy to do.
Oh, I lied.
How are your sales, Mr. Parnell?
Just fine and dandy, son. We're entering a new era of prosperity. I hope you're both big soup eaters.
I don't believe him, but I don't have anything to state. I'm gonna say doubt.
Mr. Parnell, do you know what kind of trouble you're in? Come clean with us.
Okay, so things are a little flat. We're deciding whether to lower production. It's taken a while to adjust to not having any military contracts. You know, we sold Uncle Sam 5 million cans of minestrone.
Ever heard of Juan Garcia Cruz?
Not that I know of.
He has a brother employed here. You know him?
We employ large numbers of Mexicans. I'm not familiar with them all.
I guess.
You're not the type of boss who talks to his workers?
I am, but a lot of them don't have much English.
Fucked up again!
Tell us about Jorge Garcia Cruz.
Jorge? I had no idea of his last name. His team does daily maintenance on the conveyor belts and cookers.
So he's here now?
No, maintenance is at night. Night shift finishes around midnight. He would usually come in around 9 p.m. and have everything ready for the morning shift at 6.
We'd like to take a look around the factory floor, Mr. Parnell.
I hope we won't have to shut down the line.
No, nothing like that.
Thank you. I'm grateful for that. I'll show you around myself.
I hate seeing how things are made. This is gonna be like that time I went to the slaughterhouse and couldn't eat steak for a week.
Oh, it's funny.
This is where the produce comes in. We peel and sort all of the vegetables and add them to the line in regular quantities.
Fascinating.
Why don't you keep quiet? Might learn something.
Oh, good God. This really is turning into some nightmare school trip flashback.
This is the hopper, which boils and purees the vegetables. The other hopper is for the pasta. This way, please.
You're loving this, aren't you, Phelps?
I mean,
the soup is ladled automatically into cans. Next stage is labeling.
I'd like to see the packing and dispatch area, if you don't mind.
Sure. It's over here. Follow me. This is one of our dispatchers. Sergio, right?
Yes, sir.
These men are from the LAPD. Sergio here records our outgoing deliveries. They all go in the book. Just there on the desk.
We're looking for repeat business in large amounts, Cole. What's going on, Parnell? There's enough soup going to this place every day to feed a company of Marines.
What are you talking about?
Can I have a look at that coin?
Sure, why not?
Silver dollar, right?
Yeah, that's right.
The markings on it say it's been taken out of circulation.
Maybe. I'm not trying to buy anything with it. I like it. Brings me luck.
Do you have access to the canning area?
I do. But I keep to my station. Loading and unloading. Don't care much for soup.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you a bit.
Sergio, if you don't give me something, I'm gonna go to Immigration Services and have you deported.
I get a shipment once every 2 weeks. Ernesto does the driving. I don't know his full name. It's delivered here at night, Jorge gets it canned up. From here it gets sent all over the country.
What do you know about the 20th century market?
Nada. I get the orders from upstairs. I send the goods where I'm told.
And you don't know Juan Garcia Cruz?
No, not me.
I don't. I'm gonna doubt him. I don't know if I can.
Juan Garcia Cruz is dead, lunkhead. His brother works here nights. What can you tell us, Sergio?
I'm just a dispatcher. Juan was crazy.
Let's go, Mafia. What's up, buddy? Ah.
That's it for now, Sergio. If we need to speak to you again, we'll put in a call to Mr. Parnell.
If you have to, I guess.
We will be in touch, Mr. Parnell. It is imperative that things appear as normal.
How's your games, Mafia?
Keep an eye on Sergio
How'd you do, buddy?
in case he gets tempted to blow
After
the
I
whistle.
left.
Thanks. I'll do that. You're going to overlook my little immigration problem, aren't you?
Cheer up, fatso. We're gonna let you go on squeezing these poor saps a little while longer. Well, until some commie union types infiltrate this place. I am glad to be out of that place. I never knew fresh vegetables could smell so bad.
Oh, he's already in the car. Like, where is he?
How many years have you been in Vice, Roy?
4 years than I want to own up to, Phelps.
I'm not done with this area. Either there's more to do, or I gotta come back. I think I gotta come back. Excuse me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to come back. Left. No. I must have to come back here. Alright, come back. Come on! Jesus Christ!
Sit tight. Let's take a look at what's going on.
Whoa, we're stick out.
Either these customers are serious soup lovers, or I think we found our middleman.
Car 11 King to KGPL.
Car 11 King, go ahead.
I'm requesting assistance in a B-Wagon at 20th Century Markets, 1558 North Highland. Numerous narcotic suspects. Code 2 only, no sirens.
11K, roger.
Okay. Cavalry should be here any minute.
LAPD, nobody move!
I'll take my chances.
Oh, he's gonna take his chances. Don't move. How's that chances working out for you? Boy!
Whatever you're carrying, hand it over.
Well, there.
I'd say he's got about half a can left. I guess that makes me a pessimist.
You can't take me in.
Take you in? Be glad he didn't shoot you. I wouldn't have chased you. If it was up to me, you'd be talking out of a hole in the back of your head.
I want information.
Senor, I would like to help you, but I got a family in Mexico I have to provide for. And my compadres are very unreasonable.
Your compadres? Turn out your pockets.
No way.
I need Ray to run down these silver dollars.
I need to make a deal. I need guarantees.
You have identification? Sanchez Erto, Mexican, Tijuana address. Here's the deal, Erto. You give me information, and I won't give you to immigration.
Look at that, I just rhymed. Bam!
Give me EJ, the driver bringing in the shipments, or I'll make you for it.
I run the shop. That's all I do.
I know he's lying, but, well, he's at least... The fucking... There's this... On the silver dollar. Right by the head is A-N-G. Right by the head, K-A-Y. It's that. It's like, I think it's like a brand or something. Or some, yeah, like, I don't know. Another one, yeah. M-A-S.
Please?
A-N-G.
May I go, officer?
K-A-Y. I'm doubting him.
Start talking, Erto. I want the names of everyone involved.
What difference does it make what I tell you? I'm still going to jail, no?
Tell me about the soup cans.
The soup is very popular, as you can see.
Oh my God.
I think you're the connection on the Mexican side. I think you're more than you like to make out.
So now I'm the big man in this? I have big dreams. I want to make enough to bring my family over. Don't stand in my way, policeman.
We know about Jorge and Juan. Juan is dead.
That's
Tell
what
us
I thought
how you
too,
know
but...
the Cruz boys.
Ernesto put together this thing. He brought in Juan, Juan brought in Jorge.
I want to see still.
Continue.
I was already here. Ernesto knows I'm illegal, so he threatened to report me if I didn't help. And the money is good. The gringos and the gringas, they love the reefer. And I didn't want to have to leave and start again in San Francisco.
You're breaking my heart.
You're going to jail, Erto. Our jails may be nicer than what you could expect in Mexico, but I can tie you up in red tape for years. You've got this one chance to cooperate, Erto. Give me your delivery boys, or you'll do every year that we were saving for them.
All right. There's a shipment coming in tonight to the soup factory. Parnell's soup factory.
Oh, on the first
1 a.m.
one. Maybe.
Ernesto will be there.
We should get some backup and stake out the cannery tonight.
I knew I weren't done. I wasn't done with that place.
Freddie said they were moving 50 pounds a week. That's a lot of soup cans.
I think this is an interstate operation. Moving dope around the country to selected grasshoppers. Local weed gets distributed in the usual way, through Pachuco street punks.
Someone must know something about this drug baron character.
Here they come. Let them unload the goods first.
Now?
Let's get them.
Let's go.
All right, move. Move! Let's go! Everyone into position.
Got your back.
LAPD, put your hands where we can see them. Throw out the guns.
Go, Phil. Get in there.
Can't hit him. Stay down.
Get your name on it.
Guess what, guys? I died! Ah! Ah. Alright, let's go, guys.
Everyone into position.
Got your back.
LAPD, put your hands where we can see them.
Go, Phil. Get in there.
Find some cover.
Oh, I thought that was back.
Damn. Great. Keep moving. Stay in cover. I'm gonna put holes in
Fuck! This is not an easy spot. I had a feeling there was somebody in that window. Now that I know that for sure, I can pop them. This is a tough one. This is actually a tough area.
Everyone
Got your back.
LAPD, put your hands where we can see them.
Go, Phil. Get in there.
Holy shit! That one went down fast! Get this action sequence and resume your investigation. No! They actually have that as an option? Like, who in the right mind would be
Everyone
like,
in your back. LAPD, put your hands where we can see them.
I don't want to kill
Go,
you.
Phil. Get in there.
Hands in the air.
Oh, I think I just shot my own guy.
You're covered.
Stay in cover! Stay down.
Put one between your eyes.
Give me some goddamn cover. Give me some cover.
Catch a bullet, son of a bitch.
How long do you think you can hold out?
I'm wide open, Jorge.
All clear? I think that's the last of them, Cole.
Woo! The option to skip the action scene. If you die enough, it gives you like this scene where it says this thing in the loading screen. Do you want to skip the action scene and go to your investigation?
Detectives, found something here you probably want to see.
Do I? I wanted to go in that room in the first place. I did! I had a shotgun from the trunk. It's not a very good one for that area.
Tijuana address. We should see what the federales have on him.
Sea of grass. Oh, let me guess. Yep.
$1 per dead man. Doesn't seem like much for a human life.
God damn. I think we found our stash, Cole. Take a look in these boxes.
Oh!
At the very minimum, another 50 pounds.
Detectives, I think we got the guy. Does the name Cruz mean something to you?
It certainly does.
Yes, it does. Maybe, but I don't know. It's just crazy. There's no way that this... Look at that. Another one.
Yet another silver dollar.
Yeah, I know. I didn't grab the Tommy gun. I didn't know it was gonna be like that.
Must be $1,000 here.
Damn.
Phelps, Earl. Looks like quite a bloodbath. What was this all about? Drugs and money. What else? Speaking of money, where did that roll go?
I picked it up for safekeeping. The department owes me 50.
Ray, I have another 2 coins for you.
Great. I've got something to show you. It's all set up on the table over
Dirty
here.
little fucking coin.
There. Take a look at these coins you've been collecting.
Yeah.
There are letters cut into each coin, along with not legal tender.
Those are Morgan silver dollars from the 20s. They were removed from circulation and sent for disposal. A number of smelters around the country had the contract. Look at them together. Can you work out what it says?
The first coin, MAS. The second, ANG. The third, KAY. The fourth, MET. The fifth, ALS. Masanke Metals.
A metal foundry. Would you like the address?
Would I ever?
1034 Vine Street, Hollywood. We'll finish up here. It's already been a long night, Phelps. See if you can talk them into giving themselves up.
All right, let's go. Is this guy up in his shop? Yeah, I saw it. All right, let's go.
I hope that big wad of cash doesn't weigh you down.
Get your priorities straight, Phelps. We're close to bringing in one of the biggest dope cases of the year, and you're worrying about unsubstantial evidence?
Dirty cop. Sorry. He's definitely
Locked. We need another way in.
looks abandoned. Found it.
Yep, that'll work.
Go in the back. It's not going.
Full house.
Cover the back door, Roy.
God damn it.
You win one more hand, Andy. I'm taking my money and going home. And fuck whose turn it is to mind shop.
Hey, what can I say? I got lucky. Hey!
Reinforcements are on the way. Assist.
Stay down.
Ooh, nice shot.
Give me some cover.
Ah, come on. Lost my hat.
Throw out the gun.
The son of a bitch is limping!
Shit, really hurts.
This definitely getting good. Oh,
LAPD, hands up! Victor Sanders.
You know this guy?
I should have known.
Of course I know Roy. Roy and I have had an arrangement for
Get
many
up.
years.
You're under arrest.
Am I?
Let me guess.
We have a mountain of prima facie evidence, as well as the testimony.
You'd be surprised how things have a habit of sorting themselves out. Evidence disappearing. Witnesses that can't be found. Policemen that forget. The impossible becomes probable when you have a client list like mine.
Shut your mouth. Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Not liking this. You could tell.
Working vice can be a thankless task, Phelps. But on behalf of the brass and the moms and dads and the concerned citizens, I'd like to commend you and your partner for smashing this dope ring. Reefer is almost as big a threat to the children of this city as communism.
What about Sanders, Lieutenant?
Leave Sanders to me, Phelps. The chief will be looking after that one personally.
He will be brought to trial.
Phelps, we are celebrating your success. Don't push your luck. Sanders is no longer your problem.
Okay. 2:30. That was a quick mission, though.
Your platoon is what remains of recon. I'm folding you into the 22nd. You'll be going up that damned hill tonight.
We're intelligence gathering, sir.
I don't need intelligence, son. I need men who can hold rifles and kill Japs. Tonight, you're a rifle company. We've got cooks, mechanics, and stretcher bearers all going into the line. We aim to break them tonight, Lieutenant.
Good to see you, Hank.
You too, Cole. How's your war?
Not quite what I expected.
As long as I live, I will never get over that sound.
Hey, who's that medic? He'll be killed going out there. It's Sheldon, the guy from the Osakawa Bridge. That guy's got no fear.
He didn't make it.
I didn't go out there to save him.
What are you saying, man?
I went out there to put him out of his misery, to ease his pain. Do you have a problem with that?
Murder, Corman.
That's war, Lieutenant. Smell the stench. Feel the horse's breath on your neck.
You need help, man.
Call for me tonight, Lieutenant. When you're up on that hill. I've been up there 3 times already. The circles of hell have nothing on Sugarloaf Hill.
Get this madman out of my sight!
That guy that we were just screaming at looked like the Courtney guy in the newspaper things.
You like the fight game, Phelps?
I did a little boxing in the Marines. I found it a pretty humbling experience.
Fix you a sandwich, buddy? Corned beef and egg salad, 12 cents. Bologna and ham and cheese, 10.
Like, yeah, like he got
It's
messed
strictly
up.
a mug's game. You'll like this fight, though. A plucky limey's about to take a beating from an up-and-coming Negro.
You sound pretty sure about the result.
I ought to be. I got $50 on the black kid. Let's get a ringside seat.
Guy in the blues from the newspaper stories.
son of a bitch Hammond made a run for his dressing room. Let's find out what's going on.
God damn you, Albert! You get out here right now!
Step back! LAPD! What's going on?
That son of a bitch Hammond has jammed the door.
And who are you?
Carlo Arcaro. I'm his manager.
I'm his trainer. Interesting attitude to have towards a victorious athlete.
Victorious? We had an arrangement. We had a goddamn arrangement!
That limey bastard was paid to take a nap. He reneged.
And you were out of pocket?
Damn right. Me and a couple of hundred other people.
Stand aside.
He squeezed out the window. I'll put an APB out on him.
Why would we do that? He won the fight fair and square.
To prevent him from getting clipped. He was paid to flop. There was big money riding on this
So are we
fight.
here because you lost money or because we're investigating a prize fighting racket?
Very funny. Look around and see what you can find. Which is Hammond's locker?
Over by the pinboard, second from the end.
Good. Love you.
There's a phone number we can run by R&I, plus a bunch of names and odds. You're not the only one who likes a flutter, Roy.
Tape. It's nothing. Did I see there?
Don't think this is anything.
Hey, it's a newspaper. Alienist working selfless to help the informed.
You look
Yeah,
troubled.
telling me. That guy.
I'm in a jam, Doctor.
Can I help, Courtney? Is it money?
No, Doctor. That's okay. Do I have your professional confidence?
Whatever you say, we'll never leave this room.
I talked some of the guys in my old unit into doing something, and it's gone wrong. I guess I did it for the wrong reasons, for short-term gain. We came home from China on the Cool Ridge.
The morphine robbery.
That was us. I thought I could get the guys a fair share. Some sort of benefit for the sacrifices that they made in the war. Those guys deserve it, Doctor.
Oh, I'm sure they do, Courtney. But the deserving aren't always rewarded.
Tell me about it, Doc. We shifted our stuff onto this mob-connected guy, and it's been turning up all over town. It wasn't meant to be like this.
The presumption was rather naive, Courtney.
I know that now, Doctor. But people are dying.
Might I venture a few questions?
Sure.
Do your underworld contacts have all the morphine?
No, they don't. We doled it out, hoping we could control it.
Are they pressing you for further allocation?
That's the polite way of putting it, Doctor.
I may be able to help you, Courtney.
Thanks, Doc. It helps just to talk about it.
I mean, I have a solution that will help you financially and salve your conscience.
I'm all ears, Doctor.
I will transact to take all the narcotic off your hands. And you can rest assured that it will all be medically administered. I will use the funds that I no longer require for the purchase of medication and invest them in housing developments.
Housing?
The developments in question are housing projects for former servicemen. Your return will come from the sale of the properties, and your investment will benefit those that you care for most. Does this arrangement meet with your approval?
You're a magician, Doctor.
The Courtney guy. Wow, that Courtney guy is definitely a fucking naive dumbass. Sorry. Nothing to it. I guarantee it.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Didn't look like it, but you know.
You better find that cocksucker and you bring him to me.
I feel bad too, Mickey. He guaranteed me he would take the flop.
I guarantee that you will be fish food if you don't bring me... Roy, you out of pocket too?
Mickey, seems that way.
Don't worry about it. My boys are out looking for him.
Well, you'd better call them off. This is a police matter now. If anything happens to Hammond, I'll testify that you made threats against him.
Who's the Greyhound? He's a frisky one, isn't he?
Cole Phelps? Mickey Cohen.
I know who he is, Roy. I, met his brother-in-law.
I think you had the mixture pretty scared back there.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's exactly. The doctor isn't doing it to be nice.
Operator, give me
He's
R&I.
doing it to get that money.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for the following phone number. AL345.
The address for the phone number is...
Yeah, I don't know if we met him.
6294 Leland Way, Hollywood.
I don't know if we met him in the game
Thanks for
in
your
our
help.
time or back in his past. I don't know. I don't
You
know.
know the place?
The Cohen
Flop
name
House.
sounds familiar, but I
Quarter
know
a
I've
night,
met
no
him.
questions asked.
Oh my god. What bugs me is that we're here with this guy, our partner here, dumbass, whatever you want to call him. I don't know his name. Fucktard. Anyway, he is very shady, and he's pretty
You
fucking.
seem to have a
rude
pretty
about it.
cozy relationship with Cohen and Stompanato.
Do I note a hint of reprimand in your tone, Detective? Talking to
and we
gangsters
just
comes with the turf.
allow it.
You should try out Mickey's place. He's got a habit at it.
What are you doing?
It's a front for his illegal activities.
It is that, but he does carry some very sharp suits.
If it's okay with you, I'll stick with Brooks Brothers.
I'm wondering if we killed one of his killed his brother.
Yeah, what do you want?
LAPD. We're making inquiries into the whereabouts of an Albert Hammond.
No one here by that name.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure. This isn't the sort of place where people use their real names. Take a look at the register if you don't believe me.
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy that was pretending to be dead?
Okay, so look for prominent Tommies. That should narrow it down.
This guy's got a screw loose. Jesus H. Christ!
I don't know what I'm looking for.
The second mouse. It's the cheese.
Harry Marvin Ray.
latest thing.
Oh, where was that? Annie K. Clark, Winston. Arna, O. Robert Mitchum, Osby, Gregory Peck. The thing is I don't know what I'm looking for here. This makes no sense. Nothing makes sense here.
That's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
Guess we'll just cheat because I don't know what I'm looking for. I don't.
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy that was pretending to be dead?
No, I mean, I'm pretty sure this is what I'm gonna be looking for.
This guy's got a screw loose.
Winston Churchill. A very patriotic Englishman is staying in room 207.
Wait.
The old bulldog. Even at a flop house, Adley can't get out from his shadow.
Jesus H. Christ!
I could save over here and not be able to afford that. Looks like he's had a broad up here.
It's this angle if he has a real love interest.
It's just like, how would I have known that? I don't know. Hey, what's this?
Looks like Albert has been doing some homework. 11 grand would be a nice little nest egg.
Wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind 11 grand.
Instaheat. Adrian Black's product of choice. Seems like a lifetime ago. Candy has expensive taste. Albert has his work cut out for him.
All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer. Who's Candy?
Candy? Does Albert have somebody special? I haven't seen anyone in his corner at the fight.
Broadhead stock.
Or is it a code name because
I guess a fighter has plenty of time on his hands between bouts. He must be heading home. You know, I hope he makes it.
That crooked son of a bitch? No chance.
you're only mad because he took some of your money. This looks recent.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Could be. Oh, there's still stuff here.
It's still warm.
That means he was here. Oh, yeah. Still something here.
Another window exit. Must have just missed him.
What is still here? Maybe I have to come back.
Hey! Fuck you!
What?
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
I think his name's Phelps. I read about him in the paper.
Nothing there. Okay.
The women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy.
The early bird gets the worm. The second mouse gets the cheese. Isn't that the cop who caught the guy that was pretending to be dead?
You got a problem, pal?
I'm just trying to cut the cars. I probably will never get all of them, but hoping I come back.
Extra, read all about it.
I don't see anything else. Right, I think I'm gonna have to come back. Just go to the candy address.
So, you boxed in the Marines?
We all did. Standard training.
I can't imagine you ever played dirty.
The only prize for taking a fall was 1,000 push-ups.
Any Central Unit 484 just occurred, 3155 West 4th Street. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
What's up, little buddy? Tell me. Yes, you got it. Okay. What? You got spot. It's okay, buddy. I can't help it. Can't right now, buddy.
Are you crazy?
Yes.
hope you got some money saved up.
Oh, you got 1,000. You good? Oh, about fucking time.
Any Central Unit 484 just occurred, 3155 West 4th Street. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
You gotta help me, officer, please.
Slow down.
Badger game.
What happened?
I was just walking along, not bothering nobody. And these punks jumped me. They knocked me across my mouth and took my money.
How long ago was this?
Not more than 20 minutes ago, mister. They went that way, down the alley there.
And again,
Wait
if
here.
these guys are still here after 20 minutes, they're a fucking bunch of idiots.
Fleeced you, sucker.
Son of a bitch is taking the car!
Shit, come on, let's get after him.
Wake up, Cole.
Don't worry, we'll use your car for this chase. You know, we don't want to cause any harm to but yours. No, if I was trying to get away, I'd be getting walking away. Like, who the fuck goes about the speed limit or whatever when they just tried to get away? Oh, did ya? Look, you should be the detective.
Wasn't that a stupid thing to do?
Technically, he could have just backed the fuck out and go. But guess not. Dumbass. Right? Or how about this? Not only could he have done that, but let's give him this. He could have waited while I was down the alley instead of fucking 2 seconds as soon as, this guy, he wasn't smart. He was not a very smart man. Like, 2 seconds he tells me, then he jumps in the truck. Why not wait? And then, when I'm out of sight, out of mind, hey, we'll now do this.
Christ alive, this is a nightmare!
Why? Because your car's destroyed? I don't care, but I don't.
Citizen reports suspicious activity on a trolley car on Fountain Avenue. Stand by for further information. Any Central unit.
Ankle itches. Ah! Oh. That feels good. Shit. Only because I don't want to do that mission. But yeah, the side mission.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you all right?
That lowlife. That filthy lowlife.
What happened?
I was standing ready to get off and I heard a click. His camera. That pervert took a picture of my... up my...
Which way did he go?
Why you?
There! That's him! Right there!
Sneaky little...
Ah, fuck.
Go on, Phelps. Get after that creeper.
Well, can I ask? Did you have panties or no panties? This is important information. What? What? Where the fuck did that car come from?
The tar.
That car dropped from the sky. Legit. I just need to know.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
Did we have panties or not?
Hit him. Clear this asshole off the road.
guy's dead.
Give it up, LAPD.
You're under arrest for public indecency.
Oh, Christ.
I mean, what the fuck? I mean, these days, I mean, back in the day, I guess. But these days, there's no need for that shit. The internet has everything you would ever want in that department.
That's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
Yeah, I am a pretty decent guy. Straight shot and make it to the crime scene or whatever my next mission is. Leave hotel.
We need to know which room is Candy's.
You look at this clown.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Candy Edwards.
Apartment 7. You take the outside stairs by the parking lot and turn left at the top. You friends of the Italian guy?
Italian guy?
Yeah. Sleazy type? Gave his name as Carlo. I didn't like the look of him, but Candy has some funny friends.
Thanks.
This Candy broad must be as sweet as she sounds. All these gentlemen callers.
Give it up, bitch.
Sounds like we're missing all the fun. Get it?
Like hitting women, do you?
Oh, we had a gun!
This isn't gonna end well for you, friend.
Boom. Lost my hat, though.
Out cold, but breathing. Give her a minute and take a look around.
What you got? Which knife?
Nasty weapon.
All the Italians carry them. A real man uses his fists or a gun.
Real man uses fist or a gun. I don't know about that. Maybe.
Carlo here seems to have the same friends as Hammond. What are the odds on them all being bookmakers?
I'm all right for that. Beat the fucking Jesus out of the guy. All right. Hey, what's this?
No good to me.
It's not lipstick. Yeah, I thought it was. It doesn't look like it.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Beauty.
circumstantial.
Doesn't mean I can't look. Just never know what you're gonna find. What's this?
Single ticket. One way.
Bus stop.
I guess there isn't a lot for Albert in Ohio. Scania sails from New York.
Take a seat, Miss Edwards. We have some questions for you to answer.
Look, I haven't done anything wrong.
Ever? I find that pretty hard to believe.
Can you answer some questions now, Miss Edwards?
Sure, I've had worse. I'll shake it off.
We're trying to track down Albert Hammond. We have reason to believe he might be in danger. Do you know where he is?
No, I don't. I'm over Albert. I haven't seen him.
I don't believe you. But I don't think I have anything to say she's lying. I'm gonna say doubt.
Save it for the suckers, Candy. Albert won big. He may not have told you, but you don't strike me as the type who leaves town when there's money to be had.
Call me anything you like, Flatfoot. I'm done with this burg and all the cheap chiselers who live here.
Do the names Harry, Mervyn, or Ray mean anything to you?
Could be anybody. How the hell would I know?
My God! I know she's lying. Again, I don't believe her.
Give up these men, Miss Edwards, and we'll think about letting these charges against you slide.
What? Charges against me? All I did was try and look out for Albert. Now he skips out and I have to take beatings for him as well?
Again? Oh my God, I don't know what I'm fucking doing.
Yes, I'm going straight home.
What did I ask? I don't believe her. Again. I guess
Albert is going home by boat as soon as he collects his winnings. I know you're going to meet him.
Albert is going to collect nothing. He'll be lucky if he can get out of town in one piece.
How will you fare any better? They already believe you're in on it.
Hell, I know you're in on it.
You can think what you want, Buster. I'll take my chances. I got a few errands to run, and then I say adios to this dump.
I at least
Get out
did
of
one
your way,
right.
Candy. We know you're a busy lady.
Like I said, I've done nothing wrong.
The LAPD expects a little more cooperation. You'd better watch your back, sister. Get out, Carlo, you hump. And get rid of that pig sticker. You ever pull that thing on me, I'll shoot you like a dog.
That bitch knows where Hammond is. She knows where my money's gone.
My money too, tough guy. I'll handle this.
Oh, I don't like him. I just don't trust him.
Bad people are looking to hurt Candy, and yet she's not heading straight for the train station? I smell a payoff. I say stake her out. See where she goes. Tail this broad. Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you.
Not at all suspicious.
Well, you don't see that every day.
Be the easiest person to catch. Bright yellow dress. Ah! These are so hard.
You could save all year and not be able to afford that.
La, da, da.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer. Move in. At risk losing the trail.
La da da. Don't mind me, I'm a ninja.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
It's not suspicious at all. Well, out of random, this guy just starts running and then stops. Not stops. Yeah, I jaywalk. No, I mean, my partner breaks all the rules.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Hey, hopscotch.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be
Bookmakers?
suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Surprise, surprise.
Isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted?
Nope. That's it.
A blonde woman just came in here.
That's the guy who busted all those
She went out
Negro
the
drug
back
pushers
way.
last week, isn't
Said she was being watched.
How much did she collect?
$3,600. She cleaned me out.
On the Hammond Kid Galahad fight?
You got it. I'm not complaining. We all made a lot of money on that one. Huge plunge on Galahad, and then Hammond knocks the bum out.
So she collected the money and went out through the back door?
Nope. She made a phone call over there, wrote something on a notepad, and then left.
Ooh, we're gonna use the pen trick.
What are you doing? An old intelligence trick from the Marines. We know where she's headed. Let's get moving.
Come on.
Car 11K, 11 King. Further to your request, Bunko Fraud has 3 known bookmakers operating out of storefronts in the Hollywood area. Thrifty Liquor, 6106 Santa Monica, the Examiner Drugstore, and a Max Spirits at 1658 North Cherokee. KGPL clear.
Hammond backed himself to win.
And Candy is picking up the winnings. Smart play.
Question is Candy collecting on Albert's behalf, or is she cheating him too?
Examiner Drugstore.
All these Brits?
Detectives Phelps and Earl, LAPD.
Relax, Cole. You just have a blonde in here, Mervyn?
Sure did. I'm just about to close up. She took me to the cleaners. 4,000 clams and change.
How long ago did she leave?
Maybe 5 minutes. Called a cab. Asked for a number. I told her there was a card over there by the phone.
Yellow cab.
We need to get after her, fast. Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Can you connect me to the Yellow Cab Company, Hollywood 2187, please? This is Detective Phelps, LAPD. You dispatched a cab to 1487 Ivar Avenue, Hollywood?
Yes, sir. Sent one round from the pool.
Do you have the number of that cab?
Number 179.
Thanks.
We're done playing around. Get Mervyn to give us an address on Ray's place.
You have any idea who Ray is?
Sugar Ray?
Not now, Mervyn. Cole doesn't have much of a sense of humor at the best of times.
Ray runs a shop up on North Cherokee Avenue, just south of Hollywood Boulevard.
All right. Now what? Sounds constipated. That's great. That is great. That's funny. That's funny.
Watch it. This broad's planning on cleaning out every bookmaker in town.
Hammond needed to make sure he was getting a bigger payday than if he'd taken the flop.
Never trust the limeys, especially where a fight's concerned. A mistake we can't seem to stop making.
The siren, Cole, use it.
What for? It's just loud, obnoxious. People don't really move that much.
That's the cab waiting up ahead. She's not in the car. Don't get too close.
She must be inside.
We're on the move again, Cole. After her. Don't lose that cab. Can you quit driving like a jackass already?
How many stops is she gonna make?
Damn it, we got to take these off, quick.
Hammond is full of himself, being this sure he was gonna win.
God damn it. Everyone's looking at us, Cole.
That bitch is giving me what I'm owed. That's all I know.
You know, you're not owed anything. I'm sorry, dude, but the whole point of betting is taking a 50-50 chance that you're gonna fucking lose. If anybody owes, you don't owe nothing. You lost fair and square. Like, just because you knew it was supposed to get a fucking, you were supposed to throw it.
Pull over. She's heading inside.
Busty boat.
I think I just saw Hammond. I'll tail him. You get in there and stay with Candy. Make sure you don't let her see you.
That's one heck of a Sunday.
Hey, there's such a thing as soap, you know?
That's that guy from the paper. Solved that.
Run! Call an ambulance.
Hammond got away.
He said...
Just try and sit still, Candy.
Make
Who
me
shot you?
pay.
Was it Albert?
Car.
They're on the way. I have a patrolman searching the depot. The chief's putting together a manhunt for Hammond. He got the money, right?
Looks like it.
A tough bird, our limey friend. Using his girlfriend as the bag woman and then getting greedy over the split. He won't make it out of town.
That's how you see it?
I told you that cocksucker was a crook.
You had worse.
.32 caliber. One shot fired.
Hey, it's the other side of the ground.
The Egyptian Theater.
Feeling where I know where I gotta go.
So, what now? The theater, I guess. We don't have much else to go on.
I still think I'm not done with this place. Somebody must like him. I don't know who. But yeah.
Did you read about that woman who stabbed her husband, then pushed him in front of the car?
He went through the fucking window. What? Why? Oh my god. Oh.
Where'd you learn to drive?
Question is, where did you learn to
Poor
walk?
girl. She didn't deserve that.
Poor girl. Half the precinct aren't taking a vacation this year because of her. You need to leave town a lot quicker than that if you decide to screw over Mickey C. You're paying for every last scratch.
But I don't really care. Why he thinks about himself? This guy is not a good cop. He's not a cop. God, it irritates me.
This seems like a long shot. Aren't they all?
Car 11 King.
Message from the coroner. The cause of death was a knife wound. Repeat, a knife wound. The revolver appears to have belonged to the victim.
Son of a bitch. He stabbed her.
I thought you said real men use their fists, not guns.
That guinea cocksucker. You think he got the money, too?
Come on, Roy. We're bringing this whole tragedy to its conclusion.
Why'd you kill her, Carlo? Your gripe was with me.
She was collecting the money for you. Mickey made it clear it was either me or you, and I intend to keep on living.
She stole those betting slips. She was running out on me.
And you were gonna let her?
No, I let her collect. I set her up, just like she set me up. Just like my manager set me up. Everyone wanted me to take a dive. Everyone wanted me to take the short money. It's for the best, kid.
You were washed up, kid! You couldn't climb, and you were too brave to sink. You were going nowhere!
Maybe, but I had heart. I was a Royal Marine, Carlo. If I lost a fight, it wasn't for lack of trying, and it wasn't for lack of courage. I didn't have much, but I had that.
I did it for you, and that's how you repay me!
You did it for yourself. So did little boy. You did it to make a quick buck, and Candy did it to make her dream come true.
Blah, blah, blah. I've got the money. All I need to do is get rid of you. It's gonna be a shame, kid, but that's business.
We've heard enough, Arcaro. Put down your weapon.
You're making a big mistake, Arcaro.
Come on, Cole. Carlo's a dead man. Hammond, too, and I'll find him.
Where are you? You limey cocksucker. Throw out the guns.
Jesus. Shotgun, pistol, and I win.
Kill a cop.
It's time to come out now, Hammond. Put the gun down, Roy.
That son of a bitch owes me a lot of money.
Catch. Escania sails from New York, Hammond. Be on the next train and don't ever come back.
Why?
Because I was a Marine and I once lacked courage. Everyone deserves a second chance. Now beat it.
Fuck you! That English prick is getting away with my money, Phelps!
And?
I'm hearing rumors of a fight that was fixed, of gangsters looking to get square, that LAPD cops might be involved. Either of you two sons of bitches know anything about that?
No, sir.
So, the dead wop who turned up in this theater, who used to be a boxing manager, who murdered Candy Edwards, has nothing to do with the fix?
Absolutely not.
Earl, you're doing venereal disease citations until you can learn to stop lying to me. Phelps, got anything to add?
No, sir.
Get your uniform from your locker. You're back on the street.
I'm okay with that. If I can get away from this fucker, I'm okay with that. I fucked up. One corrected answer. I got all the clues. That's good. But what was still left at the fucking hotel? If I had all the clues, what was left? The naked.
187 at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
Guess I'm not demoted?
Say all fair in love and war.
What's with that getup of yours anyway? I should start introducing us as Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr. Phelps.
Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worrying.
Like it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now. People judge me with you on my arm same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
I really hope you're joking, Roy.
I mean, he's not 100% wrong. I thought I was getting demoted. I guess not.
Look out!
Look at that. 2 crashes in 2 seconds.
Seem distracted. We recovered the morphine. Some of it might be unaccounted for. So what? That's life. We did our job.
Closing one case opens another.
I wonder.
Do you have any idea what is really going on?
We're gonna
while we're
bust
wasting
this
our
guy
time
at the end of
following this
this.
stuff?
I hope so.
Are you going to tell me?
The deals being done right now will change the face of LA forever, and we're wasting our time on some hump.
Someone's little girl.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane Does are cremated. Their percentages. The odds for and against lightning striking.
Are you on the sauce or what?
Are you under sauce or what? I really thought I was getting, demoted. Guess not.
Second floor, apartment 6, in the back.
Thanks.
Second floor, apartment 6. There it is.
Bukowski, you made homicide.
That I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
Hey, it's
You
my
want a
first
hug?
partner! My second
Here we go.
partner!
Relax, Rusty.
26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by
My
the
favorite
cleaning
partner
lady,
right there.
Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks...
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
You're still
Here,
not
here.
changed.
Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead.
Rusty, you haven't changed. Take this. Thank you.
Looks like barbiturates.
Okay. I don't know what barbiturates. Something in there.
Barbiturates. What else is rattling around in this thing? We should speak to a doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster. Quality English smoking jacket. I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
Get out of my way! Get out of my way! Ew.
Phelps?
Mal, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
May I take a look?
Be my guest.
Well, one.
Jesus.
Take a closer look at her head and neck.
So fucking annoying sometimes.
The neck is bruised pretty badly.
Yeah, I could have done that.
Fucking mess.
Darkest dungeon for you.
Yeah, right.
Very unusual ring.
I could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire.
Bruising on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
Very good. The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down, and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
And spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
Oh, shit.
Does it hurt in these photos?
She's
something else.
Seems irrelevant.
Get hit the bull in the ass with a fucking barn shovel.
Pretty girl like that? Maybe she was having trouble with some boys, huh? Maybe she got her heart broken. Couldn't take it anymore. So she ran herself a bath and down some pills, and then she just drifted off.
I don't know. Miss Julie, she always had so much fire. So much.
This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look.
I'm not being very clear.
There. It's okay.
One of these has got to have something to do with that.
There's been a modeling assignment. It's a place to start. Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
Got what we got out of that. All right.
Not sure this means much. I doubt it. Junk.
I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact. Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
Would she have killed herself for a man?
Miss Julie would never have killed herself. She was a very determined young lady. One of those people who shake the tree for all it's worth.
Oh, I fucked that up.
Did Miss
Man, I'm
Randall
terrible.
have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Men friends, Mrs. Reynoldson. Spill it.
I will not spread gossip about Miss Julia. She was very nice to me.
I don't care if she was the Virgin Mary sister. Who was she humping? You changed the sheets.
You're disgusting. If you're going to take that tone, I won't answer any more questions.
God damn!
What was it like working for
I'm
Miss
fucking
Randall?
terrible, guys.
Perfectly
I'm so
fine,
sorry.
officer.
I don't
Mrs.
trust
Reynoldson,
her!
it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Thanks, Mrs. Reynoldson.
1 out of 3.
It's been very
I'm
helpful.
fucking terrible at this question.
One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home.
Game got so much harder than it was.
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
You think Carruthers has called it right?
He rarely gets it wrong.
I don't know.
He threw a pick.
I'm a Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
Mal will be pleased.
Well, that's hardly conclusive, given the number of those things we've come across recently.
The autopsy will confirm it one way or another.
I think our work is done here.
I just don't. Man, these questioning harder than were in the beginning. Way harder. It's getting harder and harder throughout the game.
Bukowski, Galloway, quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
They're good police.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? What the hell?
What you get for running him out? This is by far the least one.
Why do
Rusty
you
is
always
10
twist
times
it?
better than this guy.
Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing up his lunch.
This guy is a waste. I don't like this guy. I hope that my prediction is right. That'd be awesome. If my prediction's right, I'm gonna put, arrest him one time for his stupid shit he keeps doing. Absolute fire, bro. I'll believe that bit. But okay. That he's gonna do
Here, Stoneman, office 505.
555. Okay. That he's gonna get. No, I'm gonna have to bust him for his crimes.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
Or maybe on one of these missions at the last bit of it, at the end of it, he does something that's stupid enough for me to go, yup, you're getting busted.
Yes, sir, your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Your investigation is much more important than...
Dr. Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
How well did you know Miss Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
Anything saying otherwise? Possible suicide, sleeping pills. What's the date today? I'm gonna say he's lying.
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year. I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, Detective? Do you have access to my patient records?
Your prescriptions contradict you, Doctor.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business, as you probably know. She was jumped up on Benzedrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night. I told her to slow up, but no. Life was too short for her.
And you supplied the prescription for the Benzedrine.
It's not illegal, Detective. A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
I think I want to say he's telling the truth. I don't know.
She didn't appear to have a weight problem.
She had a self-esteem problem. Miss Randall felt her only control over her life was through her appearance.
I fucked up.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
Can't tell. So bad. Ooh, who's he got here?
Probably nothing.
Suppose. Oh, the doctor? I mean, that's a good assumption.
The old boy's lying.
About what?
I don't know. He looked relieved when you said she was dead. That's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
Have you noticed how croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat. There goes a week's wages!
Oh no. There's no way to drive! Right. It's my way to drive. Ha ha ha! Ah. It's a beautiful dress. Let's go dress shopping, honey.
You don't mind that
What
I'm
can I
not
help you with
listening.
today?
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am. We're making some inquiries about
Handcuff
Julia
her to the
Randall.
bed and
Does she work here?
make you do
No,
something
I had to
wrong.
let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
She was found dead this morning. How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
Did she have any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer. Heather, these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall.
Earl's
Miss
got to
Swanson?
die.
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is she?
She's a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, a wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to
I'm
me.
very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look? That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you. How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
I think she's telling the truth.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years. Don't go away, Detective. I want to know what this is about.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
I think she's telling the truth. What's the ring again? I mean,
She was wearing a sapphire engagement ring. Someone must have given it to her.
She never mentioned a man named Henderson to me.
That's all for now, Miss Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
What? Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
this whole time,
Cole Phelps, badge
it was
1247.
me.
How could I help, Detective?
Messages for me, please.
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Please, thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
We're gonna take a quick bathroom break. Right back. All right, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. She was so full of life. Not anymore. You're dead.
Nice move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
This vice cops also require you to take bribes and take whatever you want. So if that's the case, help me out.
Look where you're going!
For what? For what? This is me. What's up, bud? Huh? Alright, in a little bit, bud. When I get up to cook some dinner, I'll get you some cocoa, okay? Crazy. Oh, we changed to new map, new hospital. Let him move up in the world.
Cole, Roy, I have some information for you.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is
God,
Jimmy
he's so
LeBlanc.
annoying. Shut
He was a
up!
burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 syrettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening, Mal.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
Ooh. Oh. You got fucked up. Legit fucked up. Harmonica?
Sorry, I don't play.
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine. Carruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mel. Thanks for the lead.
God, I want to bash his face in. Can I bash his face in? Is it bad that I want to bash his face in? Should I bash him in the face? God, he's annoying. Oh, maybe. Maybe you're right. Where am I going? I have no idea where I'm going. Oh.
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry. It's the least I could do. Terrible news about Julia.
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled for me.
I don't think he's lying. I truly don't. Oh, well, wait. There was a note behind the thing.
No.
I don't know. I don't.
He's asking whether you banged her in a chuck on the shoulder fraternity kind of way.
I'm engaged to be married. It wouldn't be polite.
Answer the question.
This will remain private? Heather won't have to know? Yes. We had relations.
Inform him, mister.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
Again, I doubt him this time. I 100% doubt him this time. I don't have anything to...
Spill it, Henry. You know nothing about a man named Henderson?
Yes, you're right. Henderson, yeah. Very distinguished.
How about a first name, wise guy? An address, maybe?
I'm sorry, I don't. I think he lives somewhere out of town. Somewhere back east.
Ever heard of a Jimmy Leblanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that Leblanc would be involved in Julie Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But like I said, I've never heard of this Leblanc character.
Heather told us that you were in fashion.
That's right.
I want to make homicide.
Some kind of traveling salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. The Fighting Sixth.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa. A couple of other places.
That will be all for now, Henry. You've been very helpful.
That's in your chair.
Why?
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
Why you cut Daddy's arms off?
He's in that car at the lights.
was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
You got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Where are you taking us, Henry?
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive.
Idiot never stepped foot in Okinawa.
Too close, Phelps. Way too close.
They didn't realize he stopped at the last minute.
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the money. Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Got me.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Wow, that looks
Move in.
like
Can't risk losing the trail.
What are you doing?
Ow! What the fuck? Oh, these fucking incognito
Too much
things
slack.
are annoying.
Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
I will say these are probably the worst parts.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm
There's
done
just
here.
no rhyme or reason for them. Like, you don't know when he's going to turn around. No! Just let me fucking play the game. Stop asking me. I think there's an option that we should probably turn off, because I don't want to... Gunfight, brawls, chases, tails, sequence, several times. Off. I don't want that. I don't want it at all. I don't even want that choice, because I'm not even going to...
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
As long as I have some... eye on him, I have not lost... I really don't care. Yeah, the difficulty has ramped up. That I agree upon.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
That's right, Mexico City. One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be.
LAPD, the man who just came in here, he bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City, tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
What have you got?
He bought a ticket from Mexico City. Tomorrow night.
That's good. But this is better.
Ooh. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Show me, show me, show me. Oh, that's pretty.
It's Fabergé.
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over.
The guy who owned the joint thought it was worth at least 10 large for a cigarette case. Arnett only got 600 clams.
Yours, fairly with love and affection, always. I know it is. It's just they're boring.
Car 11K, 11 King, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Homicide detectives Bukowski and Galloway have information relating to the Randall case.
Roger, KGPL. 11K, en route.
Car 11K, car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King, go ahead.
R&I reports the last arresting officer for DOA Jimmy Leblanc was Patrolman Fred Wallace, who's working a shift on Hollywood 9th Beat, Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Car 11K, en route.
I got you. Oh. Guess I don't have to.
A one-way ticket to Mexico. Old Henry's looking as guilty as a dog next to a pile of dog shit.
What's his motive?
I can think of a few, but I'd put my money south of the belt. One guy plus two dames always equals problems.
LAPD, police emergency.
I want it back.
Whoopsies!
What are you doing?
You're gonna kill someone!
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you. Here you go.
Thanks.
Is the cigarette case on there?
It's here. Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud.
You really think I'm gonna squeal? No way. Hey, look. Does this mean I lose my life? That's correct.
Even the engagement ring was purloined. Arnett is a cad.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn essence.
You trying to take me down?
Seems Julia wasn't the first bored society girl to hide her bennies in that pillbox.
Where's the phone?
Julia Randall's ring. It's here.
Can I post it?
Straight through the red light. Said she never saw it.
Mouthpiece was stripped off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Seems like a nice boy, putting all those hoodlums in jail.
You need me to sign some papers or something? This is your idea.
Don't get it. Where are these guys? Didn't somebody say that they had me?
How's America going to understand it's about giving, not getting?
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.
Hit him in the head. trying to look for those guys. And maybe they're upstairs.
I think the vice boys get any on the side.
I know that. I need a drink. I got the goddamn jitters.
You trying to take me down?
If you were twice as smart, you'd still be stupid.
You're pleasant to talk to. Maybe they're not here. Maybe I don't know. What do you do? Alright, I guess. How do you?
That bum took a swipe at me. I put him down with my
Alright. So
Come on, let's give him a hand.
Right behind you, Wallace. Detective Phelps.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
don't get in the way, copper.
How long do you think you can hold out?
We step on it.
Find some cover. Oh,
Got him.
Thanks. Outstanding warrant, armed robbery. Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him. Bad luck for them.
They're all yours now. We need some information.
Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
Sure. Didn't have Jimmy on a burglary beef a couple of years back. They cut through a music shop and into a jewelry store. He got 4 years. I miss his partner, though.
His partner?
Big guy. I had him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey.
Got away.
I would have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie!"
And you think he was an acrobat of some sort?
More like a strongman, a wrestler, or a boxer, that kind of thing.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
You haven't done too badly yourself.
Because oh, my car's back. Well, your car's back. Surprise. He's probably like, I really don't want to take my car. How about we just don't take it?
You're suggesting LeBlanc is still working with Willie?
A strong man held down Randall while someone administered the morphine. Someone with muscle opened up LeBlanc's skull. Could be.
Ooh, I'm surprised I went through all that, not hit one, or even touch one.
What's wrong with you?
With my big mouth. Fucking run it, or just run your mouth. Beep, beep, beep.
Any central unit, citizen reports a Fort Vina in there now, 539 South Los Angeles Street. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Keep going. Let's check the map. Where is it? I'm there. Let me guess. Look at this shit. Do you see this shit? Like, why? Does it have to be all the way fucking down there? Why? Why can't it be up here? I suppose it's a long-ass drive now.
Phelps!
Shut up. Fucking right, dude. You're fucking hell. Woo! Who's the bat? Yeah? I do remember. Who stops in the middle of the road? Dodge and weave. And dodge and weave! That's
Christ
not
alive,
dodging.
this is a nightmare.
Or weaving. There was no dodging in that. God. This car is just barely running right now.
There goes a week's wages.
What are you, liquored up?
No. Probably should be, though.
LAPD, I need your car, now. I find one goddamn ding.
What? What are you gonna do? Keep LA safe. Drive safely. Whoops! Not doing that, am I? Suit, riot. Oh my god. Don't do anything stupid.
Hey, move along. This is private property.
Sir, we're with the LAPD. We had a report of a burglary in progress at this address.
Oh. No burglary. These guys all work nights here. Maintenance crew.
Maintaining what, exactly?
No voy a terminar en la cárcel por este idiota.
Show me your hands.
I just really wanna die. Run your mouth again. Run it again. Run it again. Run it. No? No, you don't wanna run it? Why? Why are you gonna run your mouth then? Now the shit turned. You just fucking shoot me with a shotgun?
It's worse than a war zone.
You took a fucking shotgun shell.
Wake up, Cole.
Why does this mission look so similar to one of the Which one of those missions we've already done, so it looks very familiar.
11K. I've been involved in a shooting and the suspects are down.
Suspects are
It's now
down.
code 4, but I'll need an ambulance to 539 South Los Angeles Street, Ballard Tobacco Company. Also notify Detective Headquarters that I'll need the coroner.
11K, I'll notify the ambulance, Detective Headquarters, and the coroner. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting. Suspect is down at 539 South Los Angeles Street at Ballard Tobacco, code 4.
You know what? I really don't want to drive all the
You're
way.
behind the wheel.
I don't want to try that drive again. It's so far. You can do the drive. Quick travel.
Nice house.
Oh.
LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs. Eavestrom in?
She is. Would you follow me, sir?
Of course, ma'am. You're very polite. I like you.
I am Mrs. Eavestrom. How may I help you?
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some questions, if you don't mind.
I think our partner was
What
like,
would
yeah.
I mind, young man, if you are returning 43 pieces of my property.
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please?
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, Detective. A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth $25,000.
Yeah, I knew she was lying.
Why are you lying about the value of your jewelry, Mrs. Eavestrom?
Who do you think you are? Making heinous accusations in my own home.
We recovered the cigarette case from a pawnbroker. No one knows the real value of an item better than those guys.
I inflated its value for the insurance claim. There. Are you satisfied?
Yes.
My daughter's boyfriend was quite taken with the case. I think he was even more disappointed than I was when it was stolen.
What can you tell us about the burglary?
A terrible night. At least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
I wish you could look at more details when you do that. Why do I feel like...
Were you in the house when the burglary took place?
Good heavens, no. I was at a social function held by a Dr. Harold Stoneman and his lovely wife. I returned home and all of my things were missing.
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eavestrom.
I got wrong.
The department will get in touch and let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You have only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother. Hello, detectives. What is going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, mother and father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
Well, what did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
Oh, we're gonna have the girl with us? Oh, that's not a good idea. Let's not go. Look, I don't drive good. This is gonna be interesting.
We're missing something here. Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my fiance you're making scurrilous accusations about.
And Randall was obviously his partner.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's a very good explanation for all of this.
What is sogging it, sister? You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it.
Whoa! I barely missed that fucking hit. That looked like it was gonna hurt. No, I don't ever drive bad on purpose. Jeez! Unbelievable! How dare you accuse me of those shenanigans? I can't believe you accuse me of such things, Barnaby.
You idiot!
They bounce around like a fucking bunch of idiots. Oh my god. I mean, that wasn't funny. That was not enjoyable at all. I would never think that way.
Open your eyes!
Was that my fault?
Yes, it was your fault. Alright, we're gonna have to take next good street. Alright. Street to the left. Alright, 1 second.
Come on, sister. Let's find out who your fiance really is.
You look at this clown.
I don't know what it was.
Welcome, sir. I'm sorry, are you a resident?
LAPD detectives. We're here to speak to Henry Arnett.
Oh, Mr. Arnett? Apartment 30. You can take the lift.
Thank you.
Well, isn't this just nice and awkward?
Stop! LAPD!
Don't kill him, Cole. This guy's our case.
Go on, get
Put your
after it.
hands in the air! Give it up! LAPD!
Time traveler? Who's got a cell phone? I mean, I know I have a cell phone, but that's in real life. Of course, go higher. Why wouldn't you go down and try to escape?
Don't make me chase you!
What?
Looks like he got you good, Phelps.
Yeah, he really packs a wallop. How did I get back here?
Under your own steam, miraculously. You came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
How was Arnett?
He's coming around, too. He's all hopped up. Good time to get some answers.
You missing something, Henry?
Oh. Nice to Mexico City.
You told Heather you're honeymooning without her? Vacheron Constantine. That's It's an extremely expensive watch, Henry.
A graduation present from my parents.
You, like, lie right now? That's a pretty obvious lie. Practically kind. God, I am very popular today. Not done. Hey, it's a flashlight. Disco time!
Optimistic, Cole.
I know it's not. There's actually nothing here. What are the other guys? Oh. No.
We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and Leblanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna call him a liar.
You're lying, Henry.
How can you prove that I'm involved, detective?
Because you pawned a Fabergé cigarette case today for $600. A case that is on a list of stolen items.
It was Julia's idea. Get a list of society parties and find out where and when, and then have the guests burgled. Julia was
Not this guy, no. I think he was already
no
knocked
matter
down.
how much we made, she always wanted more.
Why did Reed and LeBlanc kill Julia Randall?
I wanted to stop, to get out of that life. I was gonna marry Heather if she'd have me. Julia told the others that they were out, that she was gonna create a new gang.
I don't believe that. I really don't believe that, but I don't know if I have anything stating other. I'm gonna doubt him.
You wanted Julia Randall out of your life.
Why would he want that? Julia was our friend.
Julia was his hump, sweetheart. They were the Bonnie and Clyde of society burglars. He met you and realized he didn't have to steal anymore. He could just mooch from you. He needed Julia out of the way.
Julia was insatiable. She didn't care about anyone, not the least me. She was never going to go back to the poverty she came from. I wanted it to stop.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
You're lying. Do I have anything to state at? I think so.
Give it up, Arnett. You're facing the gas chamber. Give the judge some reason to commute.
You still don't get it, do you? Julia entrapped everyone. She was so beautiful, so goddamn cold.
Henry Arnett, you are under arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
Well, if you would have just told me that it was Stoneman before, I'd feel better on you. But you didn't. cop. The cop should have been dead. The dead cool. The dead cool.
I guess the wedding's off.
Maybe.
He only robbed her mother and killed her best friend. Cut the guy some slack.
So how does the doctor fit in?
That's what we're about to find out. Maybe we should ask him to give you a quick once-over. That meathead gave you one hell of a pasting.
I've had worse.
You should have seen yourself staggering back in there like a drunken sailor.
Next time you can take the runner, Roy.
I didn't box in the Marines, though, did I?
Should have never told you that.
I hope you got some money saved up.
Time for the doctor to give us something to make this all better.
Doctor. The doctor.
Hang on a moment, sister. Tell him it's Henry Arnett. And tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
I don't have the remote, dude.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in. I told you never to come.
Tell us the truth, Doctor.
I'm so glad you came. Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. Do you know that I loved her? I ruined my life for her, and yet I still love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough. She never really cared for me.
Doctor, I'm afraid you're under arrest.
No, don't be under arrest. These cases seem a little easy, like...
The practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard. No. Please don't cry. I want to see no one. Not my wife or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just lock me up and throw away the key.
Well, interesting.
I know.
Well, I
See that coming.
That, what the fuck? He just like totally fucking kamikaze jumped this.
Operator, give me R&I.
Jesus.
Putting you through now.
I need an ambulance and the coroner immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
En route, Detective. You have a message. Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler. Last known address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Detective Bukowski says to meet them there.
On our way. We have an address for the runner.
Let's try and wrap this up then.
Yeah, that settles it. Quite a bit. That was no, like, if, ands, and buts about that one. He's like, fuck this. Kamikaze! It's fucking...
That old boy really fell for that broad.
She was incredibly beautiful, boy.
Would you throw it all away for a woman?
Life has a way of making you pay for your pride.
You're quite the romantic, Phelps. Stick with the percentages. Broken hearts are for chumps.
You're talking from experience.
I certainly am. Oh, I like women as much as the next guy. As long as they're in their place and doing what they're told.
Thank God I didn't park there.
That guy was fucking hilarious. Thank God I didn't park there. Oh, that's great. That's great. Well, that's close. Just down the fucking street.
He's around here somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this. The kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find the game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this side of the street.
A harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think he knit as well?
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. You don't want him to bolt on us.
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
You like fumbled that gun? Is this the same guy that knocked me out the last time?
Hold it. He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings. There he is. Wait, the son of a bitch.
This guy. Hold up. I put like 20 bullets into his back.
Son of a bitch really picked a spot for it up here, didn't he? Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain. She really made an impression on me.
Julia had that impact on a lot of men.
Christ, it's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
Oh. Oh, I didn't find one clue. One clue I didn't get. Fine. I fuck up on the questions all the time. What, buddy?
The whole company is gone, Hank. The major is dead. We're being overrun. We have to get off of this hill.
That's one of our 50 cals still firing, Cole. The 22nd are still fighting.
It's over, Cole. Looks like you're one of the lucky ones.
Say goodbye to your friend Hank, Jack.
He was your friend too, Cole. Is this how you're going to leave him? Are you wounded?
Not a scratch, Kelso.
Well, get up and get out of that fucking hole. Find a stretcher while you're at it so we can get him out of here.
Who's the senior officer here?
I guess that's you, Cole.
You were up here all night?
Yes, sir.
And your command?
Gone, sir.
Sorry to hear that, son. God damn it, we have beaten these bastards back. It's the beginning of the end, and it was one here. You're a goddamn hero, son. What's your name?
Lieutenant Phelps, sir.
I'm recommending you for the Silver Star and promoting you to first lieutenant.
The fuck?
Earl Phelps, a shooting at the 111 Club, 6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide beef.
Two of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get over there before homicide tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
Well, wow. Well, he
I didn't want to arrest the kid, so I gave him a dusting.
God damn. We can't seem to put this morphine to sleep. A dead judge. It's not good.
Everyone has their vices. Even you, Phelps.
Nope, I'm
in
perfect.
there and find the goddamn. I've been in this job 20 years. I never find it.
I'm trying to imagine you with a personality.
I'm trying to imagine you with a personality. Yeah, I'm trying to imagine you with more clothes on. All right. We're at 58%. We did not gain much percentage on this game in the last fucking this stream. So weird. With that said, I think we're gonna call this a good time, good night. Well, not good night, because I'll be back. I think I'm gonna call it with right now. It's been awesome. It's been great. So usually meaningless. I mean, you possibly right about that. But yeah. Anyway, it's been great. We've played a lot of this. We should get it through. I will be back on in about 2 hours from now to play some more DVDs. So if you're interested in that, please do drop in. We're gonna raid somebody because why not? I hope everybody enjoyed the stream, and I hope to see you guys later on. Until then, enjoy, have fun, and say hi. Please do, because she is a really nice person. And no, I'm not interested in the DLC. Sorry, Barnaby.